Welcome to Ybor Flavors, a monthly show featuring Ybor City, which is Tampa's National Historic Landmark District. I'm Veronica Switek, and I'm here in Ybor City for the Halloween festivities. Look I got a scary cat next to me. I am in front of Centro Ybor for the Little Monsters Pumpkin Patch. There are hundreds of families down here and the cutest little kids dressed up in costumes. Let's go ahead and see what little monsters we can find. I am in the middle of the Little Monster Pumpkin Patch with the creator, Jill Wax.
Yes, indeed you are. You're a little late because it was incredibly successful. We went through all of our pumpkins in 2 hours, but everybody was so kind. We started whipping out the crafts, and everybody's been making masks and still trick-or-treating through the area. We couldn't be happier.
All the families down here and all the cute little kids, it is amazing. Did you save a pumpkin for me?
I am so sorry. I saw these teary little eyes and I had to pass the last one over.
So this is the second year, and what a huge success. So what is the secret? Are you going to continue next year?
You better believe it. We're going to go for 1,200. Last year was 3, this year 5, and we have to do more than double because we had such a long line waiting that we could have easily continued to go for another 2 hours.
So this is just the first of lots of events that are going to happen today, and they're geared for towards families and children.
Exactly. Nobody needs to go home unless you're tired. We've got a bed race coming up after this, and then there's going to be costumes galore afterwards. So I think it's much tamer, but a much better creative ability has happened down here with all the people coming dressed up and interacting with the community. It's been great.
And I love all the decorations. Look at this.
Google eyes. Google eyes and sparkles. What more could you need?
And of course, we have some glue to go ahead.
Yes.
And glue on everything.
They're making their magnificent masks.
Hi guys. Happy Halloween.
And that's what it's all about. Everybody gets to be creative, go away with a smile, and remember Ybor City is a great place to come and visit.
Well, after this, I think I'm going to try to get on one of those beds. What do you think?
I think you're the perfect person for it, and of course it's going to be the winning bed.
Well, of course, if I'm going to be on it, I better win.
There are going to be hot little dudes running behind you and pushing you away.
I'm going to go find those beds.
Okay, we'll have a good time and good luck.
Richard Boom, Dirty Shame, and organizer of Phantasma Fest. Is this all true?
Are you trying to say Richard Boom is a dirty shame?
You tell me.
No, the Dirty Shame is my pub, and I would hate to claim this as my brainchild, but this is actually something I've been wanting to do for about 15 years now. And through the Ybor Merchants Association's Phantasma Fest, now is the time. So from humble beginnings, I think this is the first year of something that's going to end up being a fairly big deal in Ybor.
So I heard about like beds. What is What is it?
This is the bed race. We just had the Little Monsters Pumpkin Patch, which is just finishing up over here, and now we have the Big Monsters bed race.
Where'd this idea come from? Is this your brainchild?
Well, so what bed races are is, as the name implies, in a few short minutes we're going to be drag racing beds down 7th Avenue to find out who's going to be the grand champion and trophy winner and have bragging rights for a whole year until next year's bed races. And where I first ever saw this was in London, the north part of London. And they actually did, they weren't bed races, they're what they call pram races. So they had giant baby buggies that they pushed from pub to pub, and I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. It was crazy. And then when I came over here, the first one I ever saw was down in Coconut Grove. And they've been doing the Great Grove Bed Race for 30 years down there now.
So this is the first year of the bed races in Ybor City, and I think we could get to 30 years, don't you?
I don't think I'll be there in 30 years, but I think we can get to 30 years. It's just something that, it's silly fun, and people like silly fun. And so for the first year, we're pretty happy with what we have, and we'll see where it is next year. I expect that it'll grow pretty quickly. And it's an opportunity for the various merchants also to be creative and wacky, so I'm sure you'll get some footage of the beds. Everybody builds their own bed, and there's a lot of funny stuff coming. So,
Actually, I think I'm going to hijack a bed, and if I do that, I expect to win. What do you think my chances are?
well, I think your chances are about even with anybody else out here right now. So you better pick the right bed. That's my guess.
Okay, I'm going to do the bed race, and then what's going on afterwards? Because this is Halloween in Ybor.
Yeah, so right after the bed race, Jim Beam is sponsoring an after-race party right over across the street at Reservoir. And then from 6 to 9, we are doing the Witchcraft Beer and Music Festival. So we're combining a craft beer festival with a live music festival. There will be 12 different venues that have craft beers, brews with attitude. And so people will be able to sample over 50 different beers. But also in 6 of those venues, there's going to be multiple live bands and really good entertainment booked this year. So again, start first and then grow it. And I think by next year we'll have a pretty good show.
Pumpkin patches, bed races, craft beers, and live music.
And I do have to say, not to forget, the final event will be tomorrow on Sunday. We're doing a race, a motorcycle run, for the AMVETS are sponsoring it. And all the money goes straight to AMVETS charity. It will be to My Warrior's Place, which provides services to veterans down in Ruskin. And so they run to Ybor and then do a poker walk in Ybor, and then with a big wrap-up party and raffle and auction at Bad Monkey.
I always say it, Ybor City, flavor to suit any taste. Here I am. I told you I was going to get on one of the beds. Barry, who's the team that's going to make me a winner?
Listen, I'm going with Team Riding Dirty, the Dirty Shame team, So, and this is the winning bed, for sure.
So who do we have here?
This is my good friend Eric Putz. That's Rudy, the torque monster back there. And this, you don't want to know his name. He's won it in several states, and it's bad. He's anonymous right now.
Is he dressed up in costume?
No, that's him. That's how he does it.
Okay, so I'm going to get ready. And team, are we ready to win? Yeah! Yay! What's up? Here it is, the beloved cup. We didn't win it this year, but you know what? We're going to win it next year. We're just going to rub some good luck on us. As you can see, Ybor City is flavored to suit any taste. I'm going to go watch some live music. I'll see you next time.